Hey guys, so today we're making some delicious salmon salad. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's get started with the recipe. And so you guys are gonna love this salmon salad recipe, or you may not, because it's canned salmon, and yeah, I already know how y'all feel about that. But anywho, we're gonna start by chopping up some yellow onion as well as some celery. I am using my knife set from Knife Saga for this portion of the video. So if you are interested in purchasing your very own set of Knife Saga knives, you can use my coupon code Teresa's Tasty Eats to get 10% off your very own purchase of Knife Saga knives. And so you can add as much or as little onions and celery as you want. I'm also going to chop up some fresh dill for this recipe, but if you don't have fresh dill, you are free to use dried dill. And then I'm also going to cut up a little bit of some green onion, for one, because I need to get rid of it, but I also like the taste of green onion. You can add or omit that as well. And so next I'm going to boil some eggs. And so I'm not going to use all these eggs for this particular recipe, but some of these were for the egg salad I had made previously. But I like to boil my water first for boiled eggs because the shell comes off a lot easier. I do have this egg timer that tells me when they are hard boiled, but generally it takes about 12 minutes for them to cook. And so after 12 minutes, my egg timer tells me that they are hard. But again, it's about 12 minutes, and then I'm going to cut the heat off, and then I'm going to place my cooked eggs in an ice bath. This part is very, very important because you want to stop the cooking process and cool down your eggs. And then I'm just going to peel maybe about 4 of these for this particular recipe. I am using canned salmon for this recipe. You are free to use fresh salmon. You can cook you up some salmon if you want to. And if you don't like canned salmon, you can skip this video, okay? Y'all like to give me a hard time about these canned fish and canned chicken. You don't have to use canned. You can use fresh. Just substitute for whatever you like. I am going to use 5 cans of this canned salmon that I got from Sam's Club. And so the texture of this reminds me a lot of albacore tuna. It looks like albacore tuna as well. But I'm just going to season this with some salt, some pepper, some Old Bay. You can add some onion powder, garlic powder, whatever seasonings you want. I don't care what seasonings you use. Just make sure your food is not bland, because we don't want no bland food, y'all, okay? And so I also added in that dill and then a little bit of the green onions as well as my eggs. And I'm just going to stir this together. I'm adding more seasoning. You want to make sure that you taste as you go. I'm also going to add in a few splashes of this white wine vinegar, or you can use regular distilled vinegar or some pickle juice. And then I'm going to add in a couple of tablespoons of some sweet relish. Honestly, I'm just making this as if it were tuna. So whatever ingredients you like to put in your tuna, you can put in this recipe. Next, I'm going to add in some light mayonnaise. And yes, I'm using mayonnaise, y'all. But we all know I like Miracle Whip better. So if you have Miracle Whip, you can put Miracle Whip in here. I will not judge you. I promise you I won't. And I'm also going to add in some fresh lemon juice because seafood just needs lemon juice. It makes it taste better. And so I'm just going to mix and keep tasting and adjusting as needed. So as you see here, I added in more of that vinegar and some more Old Bay, a little bit more relish, but it's really to your taste. I'm adding in some more dill, and then I'm just going to stir everything together until it tastes good to me, and I hope yours tastes good to you. Again, you can use fresh salmon for this recipe. I'm adding in a little bit more lemon juice, but this is pretty much it, you guys. You can serve this as is. You can serve it with crackers or some chips, pita chips. You can serve it as a sandwich. I added in a little bit of smoked paprika for some extra smokiness. But yeah, this is the finished product, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I am going to show you me making this on as a sandwich just for an option, and because it's going to look a lot better on bread. And so I have some toasted sourdough bread here, nice and buttered. And so I'm just going to add I have some butter lettuce, where you can use your preferred lettuce. And then I'm going to add the salmon salad. I'm going to add 2 slices of some tomatoes. You can put some pickles on here if you want to. You can put some chili crisp on here if you want to. And I am going to season my tomatoes with some salt and pepper and some dill. Make sure you season your tomatoes because it's just going to make it taste better, I promise you. And then I'm just going to put the other half of the bread on there. And that's that, y'all. This is a nice lunch option. This could be a nice dinner option. It's really whatever you want it to be. But it was so good, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.